Hi guys, and welcome to my second video blog for this semester. So today I will talk about one feature of search engine advertising which is especially helpful for small and local businesses that have a tight online marketing budget and therefore need to ensure the efficiency of their online marketing strategy even more. So I will focus on the use of Google AdWords as advertising system because it is most commonly used. In general, Larry Kim summarizes the problem very well in HubSpot, and he says that AdWords is great, but especially small businesses that do not have the expertise and which cannot afford to do many tryouts can easily waste their money with it. So this is true because a lot of AdWords default settings aim on maximizing your reach, which is good when you're a bigger business and want to reach a wide number of clicks or a high number of clicks, but as AdWords operates on a pay-per-click basis, you will pay for each click that is done. And for you as a small local business, these clicks are often irrelevant because most of the people might not be a potential customer as they are just living too far away. So in the end, this has a negative impact on your return on investment because all these irrelevant clicks add up to a considerable amount of your money, which was spent without any return. So one way to use your limited marketing budget more efficiently is to make use of the geographical targeting option because, as Dave Chaffee states, it's not just your organic SEO that needs to be geo-targeted, but with Google placing a great visual emphasis and authority on PPC AdWords, you would be integrating geo-targeted ads in your marketing mix. And a geo-targeted PPC campaign works best for businesses who perform the services locally, but could attract customers from further afield. So for the rest of this blog, imagine you're a local plumber in Vancouver and you do not provide services all over Canada, but rather for customers that are living in the same city of Vancouver or in an area of about 25 to 50 kilometers. And with the use of AdWords enhanced campaigns, you can easily create campaigns that are restricted on certain areas and adjust your bids according to their relevance for your business. And in his video workshop, Bob Nicholson explains the geotargeting, how geotargeting works in general. And let's apply these recommendations on our example from above, the local plumber from Vancouver. So what you have to do first is to go into your Google AdWords account and then choose one of the campaigns where you want to adjust your geo-targeting approach. When you scroll down, then you can choose the Let Me Choose button and click on Advanced Search to narrow down your geographical targeting group. You can select an entire state, a metropolitan region, or a list of specific cities, or zoom in a specific area and draw where you want your ads to be shown. So you can see that it's really specific. But you don't have to create a completely new campaign. Instead, you can just set your bidding adjustments for as many specific locations as you want within one campaign by the use of bid modifiers, according to Chris Panetta on WordStream. For the example of our local plumber from Vancouver, I chose to type in Vancouver into the search button and adjusted the search to search for all cities and communities around Vancouver in a circle of about 50 kilometers. Then you can see that all the locations within this target are shown below the search button. And you can now click on each of these cities or communities and decide whether you want to add them to your geo-targeting or whether you want to exclude them. So if we are not quite sure whether we want to add the municipality of Delta to the marketing campaign, we can just click on it and Google Maps displays the borders of Delta in the map. And then we see, okay, it's part of, or it's pretty close to Vancouver City, so we can add it to our online ad campaign. But we see also that in the radius of 50 kilometers, approximately, we have the community or municipality of Salt Spring Island, which is on Vancouver Island. And definitely we won't have access to the community there, so we would not like to like our ad to be shown to people that are from Salt Spring Island because we can't access them. So you wonder how this all works? In general, the search request comes along with the individual IP address of your device, and the settings of your browser come to Google, and Google decides which ads are most relevant to the search request. However, sometimes the information is missing or inaccurate, and Google doesn't know exactly where you are. Especially the area around Vancouver is challenging because Google doesn't really know whether the person is in Vancouver or probably on Vancouver Island, because Vancouver Island is pretty close to the mainland of Vancouver. And you probably might not want to include cities that are on the island, as it's just too difficult to reach them. Thus, to overcome the problem, Bob Nicholson proposes to create the exact same campaign with the same keywords, but write the specific geographic location behind the keyword to ensure that only people searching for the plumbers in and around Vancouver will see your ad. And this strategy will help you to reach everyone in the specified areas with your ad, and you won't lose money to people living elsewhere. Chris Panetta's client reached the following improvements. He had a cost per conversion that dropped by 27%, and his overall conversions grew by 57%, as well as his CTR increased by 12%. And in general, remember to adjust your bids to increase in the areas that are converting well at a low cost per conversion, and decrease bids in the areas that are either poorly converting or converting at a too high cost. Thank you for that, and yeah, thanks for watching my video.